My name is Sophie Purgavie, and I am the manager of the sales department here, both for France and our international partners. I came here from the US just a year ago. It's definitely a very big transition. I mean, I lived in Soho in New York City for 10 years before this, so, as you can see, it's not exactly that. For me, Provence isn't really necessarily about the area, although that can't be beat in terms of the views and the vistas and the smells, but much more about a way of life. For me, I came here for the wine and the cheese, and I have not been the least bit disappointed in either. But it's all about the way of life. Long lunches at noon and long dinners with everything from cocktail hour, coffee and dessert and cheese, and a very laid back attitude that is also at the same time deeply grounded in a history of terroir and I don't know. There's two main types of olive oils that are more fruity and sweet, and the others that are a little bit more peppery, grassy, herbal. But it's really interesting because you can taste the different terroirs in the olive oil. We can do a tasting, but it's much like wine. It's the same growing conditions that are important, and you really can pick up on the same subtleties of the oil if you have a little practice. You can taste things that are apparent, like tomato leaf and olive leaf and things that you associate with olive oils. But there's other olive oils where you may be able to taste banana, for example, which is not something that I would have ever associated with olive oil before I started immersing myself in the tasting of olive oil. It all depends, the soil, the climate. Every year it can change from year to year. France produces a lot of more sweeter, fruity olive oils, where Italy is more in the grassy, peppery, robust olive oils. And after that, it's all a matter of taste, what you prefer. And food pairings as well. We often ask, what do you use your olive oil for? Because it really depends on recipes. There are some times that I accidentally add the wrong olive oil and it changes everything. So that's another really interesting aspect that I think a lot of the world, or at least outside of the Mediterranean, isn't well versed in, that olive oil isn't just olive oil. It all depends, and it all depends what you like and what you're cooking.